Hi, I'm Jen. I'm just a person who loves movement and activity. I would say my favorite forms of activity and movement are running, hiking, spinning, walking, essentially, just any sort of movement. But I would have to say my one true love is always going to be running. I think meeting people and connecting with people who have the same passion and drive for movement, I think has been a really great experience for me in building community. Being active has made me a better person in all ways, both physically and mentally. A few years ago, actually, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and so I had that, and it spread over to my lymph nodes. You can actually see a bit of a scar over there. But through that incredibly tough period, I built a lot of, I would say, mental and physical resilience. I think it made me realize that with movement and activity, you can feel strong and have a lot of agency over your body when there are times where you feel like everything's outside of your control. So I think overall activity made me feel like more strong, just of course physically, but also mentally, and building that resilience. The hardest part about keeping consistent probably is those days where you just don't feel like it, whether it's just a tough day at work, personal things, or just not a good day overall. It's easy to feel like, okay, I just want to not do anything. But I think finding what movement works for you, what activity works for you, and taking that small step every day can totally be a mindset shift and then reset your day. Post-diagnosis and then coming out of that tough period, I became a lot more grateful of being able to move. So during that time, I was trying to be active, but obviously because of the physical limitations, it was tricky, and that was both a physical and mental challenge at that time. But coming out of it, you come out with so much gratitude of like, okay, I can move. So, and I can challenge myself to do certain things, and I want to do that more. And whatever that sort of activity means to you, like back then that could have been simply even raising my arm, because I couldn't really do that because of the operation here. So just getting some sort of movement, it was like fulfilling, and you just come out with a lot more gratitude of being able to move is a huge blessing. So I think that coming out, there's an appreciation for activity, and that's what I hope everyone can carry with them, is activity and movement is whatever you want it to be, and you should just grasp what you enjoy and what you're capable of and continue to pursue it. So that's why I kind of came up to here, I think, with running.